Okay, boys and girls, we are going to continue learning about subtraction with regrouping, but we are moving on to three-digit numbers. So numbers with a hundreds, tens, and ones place. Okay, so the standard says we can subtract within 1,000 using our models, drawings, and strategies based on place value, and we will relate that strategy to the written method. Okay, so far we've been learning about regrouping. When we do not have enough ones to subtract, we have to take a group of 10 from next door and break it down into a group next door. Okay, so let's find out what happens when we have two next door neighbors, a three-digit number. Let's learn about that today. All right, you'll need your same math workbook packet. All right, we're going to move on. Okay, so we're still in that same math packet. You're going to flip until you find lesson 6.7. It says three-digit subtraction, regroup your tens. Regroup your tens. Page 427 at the bottom. So pause this lesson and find your page. When you're ready to get started, you can press play. All right, up at the top, we have our central question. It says, when do you regroup tens in subtraction? That's what we're going to focus on today. When do you regroup the tens place in subtraction? All right, we're going to do a listen and draw problem today. All right, you will draw a quick picture of hundreds, tens, and ones to model the problem. All right, listen as I read the problem. All right, listen carefully. 473 people went to the football game. 146 people were still there at the end of the game. How many people left before the end of the game? Listen again. 473 people went to the football game. 146 people were still there at the end of the game. How many people left before the end of the game? All right, the first thing, boys and girls, will we add or subtract? All right, this is a subtraction problem because some people left the game. All right, so there were 473 people at the game. 146 were still there at the end of the game. We need to know how many people left before the end of the game. All right, so we need to draw our big number first because we are subtracting. We start with the big number and take away. So 473, how many hundreds? 4. How many tens? 7 tens. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens. And how many ones? 3. Now we find out there are 146 people still there at the end. So what will we do? All right, we have to subtract that number. Subtract that number from it. All right, so we have 3. We need to subtract 6. Can we do that? No. So what do we need to do? Go next door and grab 10 more. So I grab a group of 10 and move it over, and I break it into 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can cross out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, in the tens place, I need to take away 4. So let's cross out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are left? 2. And in the hundreds place, how many do I need to take away? 1. How many are left? 1, 2, 3. 300. 300s plus 2 10s plus 7 ones. What's my answer? 327 people. So how many people were still left? 327 people. All right, why did I have to regroup in the tens place? Because there were not enough ones in the ones place to subtract. So our central question says, when do you regroup tens in subtraction? When we do not have enough ones to subtract, we need to regroup in the tens place. That's the rule. All right, let's turn the page and learn. So it's very similar to 2-digit. We just have that third digit added. All right, model and draw. It says 354 minus 137. All right, we have it set up in the hundreds, tens, and ones column. All right, you start on the right. 4 minus 7. It says, are there enough ones to subtract 7? Guys, look at that. Our big number's where? On the floor. If there's more on the floor, we have to go next door and grab 10 more. So no, there's not. It says regroup 1 as 10 ones. So they moved 1 over and gave it 10 ones. All right, so that would be 5 minus 1 is 4. And then they added the 10 ones over. 4 plus 10 is 14. We regroup it the exact same way. Now, step 2, you subtract in your ones place. So 14 minus 7 equals 7. Then you go to your tens place and subtract. 4 minus 3 equals 1. Now, when it's a 3-digit problem, you also have the hundreds place. So you have to go one step farther. 3 minus 1 equals 2. Your answer is 217. All right, let's try some together. Share and show at the bottom. All right, let's look at number 1. 431 minus 326. Where do we start? Start on the right. 1 minus 6. Where's our big number? It's on the floor. If I have more on the floor, I have to go next door. You go right next door, guys, to the tens place. And I have to grab a group of 10. Grab 10 more. So if I take 1 away, 3 minus 1 equals 2. Now I give those 10 ones back over here. What's 10 plus 1? It's 11. Now I'm ready to subtract. I have 11 minus 6. Start with 11 and count back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's my answer? 5. Now I move to my tens place. I have 2 minus 2. If I start on 2 and I hop back 2, 1, 2, what's my answer? 0. Now I have to go to my hundreds place. 4 minus 3. Start at 4, count back 3. 1, 2, 3. My answer is 1. 105. Number 2. 658 minus 237. Where do we start? Start on the right. 8 minus 7, where's your big number? Guys, it's on top. If your big number's on top, no need to stop. If we have 8, we can take 7 away. So 8 minus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My answer is 1. I didn't have to regroup that time. 5 minus 3. Start at 5. Count back 3. 1, 2, 3. My answer's 2. And then 6 minus 2. Start at 6, hop back 2. 1, 2. Answer's 4. 421. All right, when you're ready, turn the page. All right, we're on your own. On your own. All right. we have 728 minus 107. All right, start on the right. 8 minus 7, where's your big number? It's on the top. If it's on the top, no need to stop. 8 minus 7. I'm going to count back. 8. Count back 7. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to your tens place. 2 minus 0 is, it's 2. Bring it straight down. And then your hundreds place. 7, count back 1. 7, 6. What's our answer? 621. All right, the next one. 452 minus 216. We start on the right. Where's your big number? On the bottom or on the floor. If it's on the floor, we go next door and grab 10 more. Next door is what place? Tens. So go to your tens. I have 5. I need to take 1. That will make 4. And then I need to break it apart into 10 ones. So 2 plus 10 is 12. Now I can subtract. 12 minus 6. Count back. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. In your tens place, 4 minus 1, 4, 3. And then in the hundreds place, 4 minus 2, 4, 3, 2. Your answer is 236. Number 5. 965 minus 238. All right, start on the right. What is our larger number? It is 8. If we have more on the floor, go next door and grab 10 more. Our next door is the 6 in the tens place. So 6 minus 1 is 5. And then we add it back. So 10 ones plus 5 is 15. Now we subtract 15 minus 8. All right, we've got 8 fingers. Count back. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Tens place. 5 minus 3. 5, 4, 3, 2. And then in the hundreds place, 9 minus 2, 9, 8, 7. What's our answer? 727. All right, I want you to pause the video and try number 6. When you're ready, press play. Okay, number 6. We start on the right. All right, which number is larger? They're the same. If they're the same, 0 is your game. Remember, if they're the same, your answer is 0. 9 minus 9 is 0. No regrouping involved. 8 minus 4 in the tens place. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And then 4 minus 1, 4, 3. 340. All right. Under Go Deeper, a bookstore has 148 books about people and 136 books about places. Some books were sold. Now there are 137 books left. How many books were sold? A bookstore has 148 books about people and 136 books about places. Some books were sold. Now there are 137 books left. How many books were sold? All right, first thing, we need to know how many books altogether. All right, so how would we figure that out? All right, there's 148 books about people, 136 books about places. So to know how many altogether, what do we have to do? Add. So 148 plus 136. All right, let's add first. 8 plus 6. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 4 ones and one group of 10. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1 plus 1 is 2, 284. Now it says, now there are 137 books left. How many books were sold? So there are 284 books altogether. 137 books left. If we subtract it, it will tell us how many were sold. All right, so let's subtract and find out. All right, if we start on the right, what's our big number? It's 7, and it's on the bottom. So we go next door and grab 10 more. 8 minus 1 is 7. 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 minus 7. Let's start with 14 and count back 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 7. In the tens place, 7 minus 3. 1, 2, 3. The answer is 4. And in the hundreds place, 2 minus 1 is 1. And the answer is 147 books. 147 books were sold. And that's called a two-step word problem. We had to add first and then subtract to get our answer. And on the next problem, they're going to try to give you a similar problem. Let's see if you can figure it out. Okay, you will have the math on the spot video to help you. We'll go over it tomorrow. It says there were 287 music books and 134 science books in the store. After some books were sold, there are 159 books left. How many books were sold? So it sounds similar to number 7. All right, I will have this video attached to the lesson to see if you can figure it out. All right, so I want you to try to do number 8. All right, we are not going to do the back side. So skip 9 and 10. We're not going to do that part. All right, you are going to practice this page. All right, you will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can skip number 6 and do the practice on the back, and we will go over it tomorrow. All right, do your best.